Let's learn some new words to expand your vocabulary. This is a Word of the Day production.
I'm thinking of a word that is 9 letters long. Let's spell the word. ILLOGICAL. The 9-letter word I was thinking of was illogical. Can you guess what part of speech illogical is? Illogical is an adjective. What does the word illogical mean? Lacking clear reasoning, rational thinking, or sensible connections between ideas or actions. Here is how you might hear illogical in a sentence. The committee rejected the illogical proposal after reviewing financial projections and safety concerns.
I'm thinking of a word that is 9 letters long. Let's spell the word. TYPICALLY. That 9-letter word is typically. Can you guess what part of speech typically is? Typically is an adverb. What does the word typically mean? In the usual, normal, or expected manner for a situation. Here is how you might hear typically in a sentence. The restaurant typically becomes crowded after nearby concerts and downtown.
I'm thinking of a word that is 10 letters long. Let's spell the word. INVIOLABLE. The 10-letter word I was thinking of was inviolable. Can you guess what part of speech inviolable is? Inviolable is an adjective. What does the word inviolable mean? Sacred, secure, or impossible to violate, break, or dishonor under any circumstances. Here's an example sentence using the word inviolable. Freedom of speech remains an inviolable principle protected within democratic societies worldwide today.
I'm thinking of a word that is 5 letters long. Let's spell the word. EDICT. The mystery word was edict. Can you guess what part of speech edict is? Edict is a noun. Let's learn the definition of the word edict. An official order, command, or proclamation issued by authority figures or governments publicly. Let's use edict in a sentence. The governor issued an emergency edict requiring mandatory evacuations throughout vulnerable coastal communities immediately.
I'm thinking of a word that is 9 letters long. Let's spell the word. FAVORABLE. The mystery word was favorable. Can you guess what part of speech favorable is? Favorable is an adjective. Here is what the word favorable means. Positive, advantageous, beneficial, or creating conditions likely to support success or improvement. Here's an example sentence using the word favorable. Meteorologists predicted favorable weather conditions for launching the scientific research balloon tomorrow morning successfully.
I'm thinking of a word that is 10 letters long. Let's spell the word. V-I-G-O-R-O-U-S-L-Y. The 10-letter word I was thinking of was vigorously. Can you guess what part of speech vigorously is? Vigorously is an adverb. Here is what the word vigorously means. Energetically, forcefully, actively, or with intense determined physical or mental effort consistently. Here is how you might hear vigorously in a sentence. The attorney vigorously defended innocent clients during the highly publicized criminal trial yesterday afternoon.
I'm thinking of a word that is 8 letters long. Let's spell the word. M-O-D-E-R-A-T-E. The 8-letter word I was thinking of was moderate. Can you guess what part of speech moderate is? Moderate is an adjective. Here is the definition of the word moderate. Reasonable, balanced, average, or not extreme in degree or intensity. Here is how you might hear moderate in a sentence. Meteorologists predicted moderate rainfall throughout the region during tomorrow's approaching weather system overnight.
I'm thinking of a word that is 15 letters long. Let's spell the word. D-I-S-I-L-L-U-S-I-O-N-M-E-N-T. The mystery word was disillusionment. Can you guess what part of speech disillusionment is? Disillusionment is a noun. Let's find out what the meaning of the word disillusionment is. Disappointment resulting from discovering something was not as good as previously believed. Here is how you might hear disillusionment in a sentence. Public disillusionment increased after officials failed to resolve long-standing community safety concerns effectively. I'm thinking of a word that is 9 letters long. Let's spell the word. Q-U-O-T-I-D-I-A-N. The 9-letter word I was thinking of was quotidian. Can you guess what part of speech quotidian is? Quotidian is an adjective. Let's learn the definition of the word quotidian. Ordinary, everyday, routine, or commonly experienced during normal daily life activities. Here's an example sentence using the word quotidian. The novelist transformed quotidian experiences into deeply meaningful stories about ordinary working families.
I'm thinking of a word that is 6 letters long. Let's spell the word. F-I-R-M-L-Y. The mystery word was firmly. Can you guess what part of speech firmly is? Firmly is an adverb. Here is the definition of the word firmly. In a strong, secure, steady, or determined manner without uncertainty or hesitation. Let's use firmly in a sentence. The teacher firmly explained classroom expectations before beginning the difficult laboratory experiment.
Time for a quick vocabulary lesson recap. Word 1, illogical. Word 2, typically. Word 3, inviolable. Word 4, edict. Word 5, favorable. Word 6, vigorously. Word 7, moderate. Word 8, disillusionment. Word 9, quotidian. Word 10, firmly. Small vocabulary wins add up to big confidence over time. Which word do you think will be the most useful? Leave a comment below, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and come back again for the next vocabulary lesson.